Hello YouTubers, just wanted to make a quick video here of some of my Winchester pump shotgun collection, and most all of these I've actually acquired within the last 3 or 4 months or so, so they're pretty new to me still. But the original is my dad's Model 12 12 gauge. I grew up shooting dove and quail with this gun, and this was my introduction to, shotgunning and hunting in general. And, as a young kid, it didn't leave fond memories because as a 12 gauge pump, it definitely kicked and recoiled a lot. So my view and opinion of Model 12s was not the highest. And unbeknownst to me was that in the subgauge Model 12s, namely the 16 and 20, they are a much more really slim and trim gun. This is a 16 right here that I got a few months ago, missing the buttstock because I'm getting it refinished and a recoil pad put on it. Same with the forend, the corn cob. That's how much I think of this gun, and it's in just immaculate condition for being 1915. Obviously you got some carry wear here, but the gun's 108 years old, so it's just remarkable, and just gives you a sense of pride of ownership, owning a nice really antique piece like this, or vintage I should say. And this is the same gun basically, but in a 20 gauge, same exact frame as that 16. Same vintage. This one's a few years older. The serial number's in the 240s. So I think this is around 1920, 1921. Still over 100 years old. And ready for many more years of service. This one's a little more worn, more carry wear. Not quite as nice in condition, but still, I mean, pretty incredible. And what's cool about these two right here, in particular the 16 and the 20, they really kind of match because they both have this solid rib on it, which is just a cool feature. Most of these guns, these Model 12s, have just a plain rib, a ribless barrel, but those are kind of rare. And then most recently, I got this bad boy. I just got this a week or two ago. This is a Winchester 1897. It's got the external hammer. Of course, a really iconic shotgun as the trench shotgun in World War I. That's what it's sort of everybody knows it by, but this is, of course, in its original configuration as a long-barreled hunting shotgun, 30-inch tube, full choke. These are all full chokes, actually. So bolt comes out, elevator comes out, just a kind of really unique design. And I love how this thing comes up, compared to my dad's Model 12, this is about a 1952, 1953. It has this thicker corn cob here, the flat bottom they call it, and a much thicker grip wrist. So this gun, despite being heavier, it comes up and swings and handles so much nicer. So I think this thing is going to get a lot of uses, and I paid next to nothing for it. Out the door I paid $258 actually, so it was kind of a steal, and it's in pretty good shape for, again, this is 100 years old, 1922. Definitely some rust spots. There's actually some light pitting as well, but that's kind of, most interesting about these 1897s is when you see them, they all kind of look like that. They're all, you can tell they had a lot of use, been shot a lot. This one actually has still a lot of the bluing left, even though it's, pretty faded. Typically you see these and they are all patina. There's no bluing left at all. So at least there's some bluing here. So I like it. And wait, there's one more. Couldn't fit this guy on the table. Oops. But this is the Model 42. So a scaled down version of the Model 12, but of course in 410. And this is just, whew, this is a sweet handling gun. A true sort of dedicated 410 frame. Oop. And it just, yeah, it's so satisfying pumping it. And I actually had this one. This stock was, you can see here the color of the wood's a little different. That's an extra piece added on because it was chipped there. That's how it was when I bought it. And so I bought it knowing that I would kind of redo the stock and get that repaired there. So, you know, kind of good as new. This one's in really nice shape. This one's also like my dad's Model 12 there. This is from the 1950s, 52, 53. So this is probably the newest one of the bunch. So I'm hoping to get some of these out and do some patterning, and you know, next season definitely do some fouling with these pieces.